pandemic changes everything, including retirement.
At least for many of the retired nurses who gave up their freedom to return to the workforce in the battle against COVID. Retired nurses have been essential in both the effort to test and to vaccinate thousands of residents against the virus. And in today's Frontline Diaries segment, we connect with Janet Ramsay. And Janet, is this how you pictured your retirement?
Absolutely not. I never pictured myself in full PPE working. First of all, in the winter at the NAC garages, and secondly, I didn't picture myself working beside the Link Stadium off of Coventry Road.
So why the decision then to come back and help out? Did you just feel like that was something you needed to do?
Well, I had a long, wonderful career with the Ottawa Hospital. I was a nurse for 27 years in the nephrology program at the general campus. And for the last 3 years before my retirement, I was a care facilitator of the dialysis unit. So when I retired, I taught CPR and first aid for a while, but then when the pandemic broke out, it felt like the right thing to do.
And you are certainly not alone in doing what you're doing. I continue to hear wonderful stories about retired nurses and others who have put up their hand and come back, and a great group that you're working with.
This is true. We work with amazing people here. We are test administrators and screeners. So they come from many different walks of life. We have occupational therapists, we have paramedic students, firefighting students.
And we see those pictures of you all bundled up, working outside. I've been tested a few times, and I have to admit I was pretty stressed out the first time around. So how do you make it easy on the people who are going through that?
Well, there's some emotional support that comes into play for sure. We have a few tricks up our sleeve. Number one, you relax your face. Number two, you hum as we're doing the swab, because it does touch the back of your throat. When you hum, it causes a vibration in your throat, which makes it not quite so uncomfortable.
And through all of this, I guess you've had to adjust to a few changes at home, as well as you're back at work, then your husband is at home and you can't visit daughters very easily. Has it been too much of one thing and not enough of another through the pandemic?
Absolutely. Yeah, I had to get used to my husband being home 24 hours a day, which was, we've done fine though. And, I'm very fortunate. We have a nice living space and a nice yard. So fortunate, more fortunate than a lot of people are. But I miss my daughters. And my granddaughter. They live in different cities in Canada, and I haven't basically seen them for a year and 3 or 4 months. And it's been tough.
And when you get back to all of that, how do you think you'll look back on this time? Do you think you'll be able to put it in perspective and just feel like you kind of stepped up to do your part and help out the community you live in?
Something I was thinking the other day, I can't wait till this is over so that I can retire again. But honestly, I've gotten a lot out of this personally. The new people that I've met, in the job, the people that I talk to every day in the cars that, before we do the swabbing, it's, once a nurse, always a nurse. I really like that sort of human contact and helping people out. But it's a good way, I feel like I've helped the community during this. And I will be glad when the pandemic's over, though.
As we all will. But once a nurse, always a nurse, and we certainly appreciate our nurses in this city through all of this. Thank you, Janet.
Okay, thank you very much. Have a great day.
Matter of fact about it all. Nice, though.
Yeah,
nice.
Family in the UK that she hopes to visit when all of this is done. So hopefully that second retirement is really wonderful and well-deserved.
And coming soon.